Hi there, welcome back to another video. It's me, Camila Rose, and we are doing winter solstice readings for each sign. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe so that you can watch all of your readings and all the readings for your sun, your rising, your ascendant. And this is for you, Geminis. Welcome to your winter solstice reading. Let's get your general card out. Two of Cups. Oh, we're looking at partnership. We're looking at love. We're looking at healing. It's going to be a lovely season for you, Gemini. You're coming together. There's a creative offer coming in. There's a love offer coming in January. We have the Four of Wands, and Four of Wands is all about happy home, happy marriage, a space where you really are able to be creative and to flourish and to grow. So that's what you're focusing that energy on, is really making your house into a home, really making spaces where you feel safe in. And part of that is that we have a Five of Cups as your clarifier for that. There's been some disappointment. There's been some sorrow and some grief. There were some things that didn't work out. There were spaces where emotionally maybe you've been ignoring those things. And it's time for you, through building up this space where you feel safe within your body and within your home and can be creative, that you can find those two cups that are left behind, a space of celebration where you can enjoy and rebirth and get back into this fire, into this good energy. Then you also have a Six of Wands, a Six of Swords in reverse, which is saying that there are some things that you're still dealing with, some stress, some anxiety, some heavy situations. And so you need this space, this hearth in January is going to be your safe place where you can go and heal. That's a part of this. We have that symbol of healing on the Two of Cups. Emotionally, for you to heal, you need a space to do so. So work on that and focus on that in January, Gemini. Let's see what's going on in February for our lovely Geminis. We have the Sun card and we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, see, we just focus on getting that together because there's good stuff that's coming in. The Sun card is suggesting that you will feel seen, heard, that there's a lot of inner child healing opportunities that are coming in for you. A time when your ego will be able to feel full and complete, and that you'll be able to kind of really just lean into enjoying life in general. But it's going to be predicated on having this safe space to do this healing work mentally and emotionally. And then from there, we get the Ace of Cups, the overflow. You lean into the abundance, and that abundance comes from within. And from there, we then have the Four of Cups. So there's a little bit of a distraction coming in there. You're wanting to and you're needing to go within and do some deeper inner work, but that cup is coming in, that abundance, the fun, the joy, the good times. People are inviting you out. You feel creative spark. You want to travel. You want to go places. You want to take what you feel internally and express it externally. So there's a little bit of a pull that's saying like, oh, I need to be writing. I need to be digging in deep. But it's like, oh, but there's so many fun, good things going on. So you might have a hard time balancing some of that energy out, of making sure that you're being able to do the healing internal work and still be able to share what you've found and share the love, be actively involved in your social life externally. In March, we have the World, an end of a cycle. An end of a cycle, completion, reaching a point where you've been able to really let go of the past and to really do that deep healing work. You're feeling this space where it's like, you know what? Yeah, let me enjoy the fruits of my labor. Nine of Pentacles. I worked really hard for this. I worked really hard to get to this place. I've done a lot of health-wise and financially, being mindful and examining, planting seeds, taking time to nurture them and to allow them to grow. And this is my time to be able to enjoy that. And then you get a Three of Swords. I am going to pull another card since we're ending with the Three of Swords, because Three of Swords can be the heartbreak breakup card, but it can also be a card around, I never call it that card. It's a card around learning the lessons from the things that have broken our heart. We're going back here to your Five of Cups. Five of Cups and the Six of Swords in reverse, which is saying that like there was something mentally and emotionally that really caused for you to experience some deep-sighted pain through which you might have felt like you had to go within, or like maybe you leaned a little bit into like partying, having a good time in order to feel better and to distract yourself and to heal from this thing that really broke your heart and hurt your feelings. But now it's like you have to put those lessons into play, and having this safe space where you could do so with people who loved you and will take care of you and who are mindful of your emotional well-being is everything. So what's the lesson that we got from this Three of Swords? What's our Three of Swords lesson for our lovely King of Wands in reverse? So the lesson was around someone who you thought would be a good leader and you thought would be able to maybe guide you or be able to support you in a certain way, who ended up not being dependable and reliable, who ended up being someone who was maybe overbearing, was maybe a micromanager, was maybe someone who would push all of their work off onto you. And you had to really kind of come back to this space of saying, this is not what I thought it was going to be. This is not the loving, caring energy that I thought it was going to be. And I need to shift into a space where I'm able to get my drive back. I'm able to get my life back, my joy, my fun, my creativity. You may have been burnt out a bit. And if you are the King of Wands that was in the reverse and you ended up like experiencing this heartbreak from finding this place of burnout and of feeling overextended and not appreciated, this is you again getting that fire back, getting that energy and rebirth of ending that cycle and figuring out how to better balance yourself between that fire and that water, between that intuition and that creativity and that leadership and that drive and that will to go forth. All right, so let's see what your outcome is for winter solstice for our lovely Geminis. We get a 9 of Cups, and 9 of Cups is all about wish fulfillment. It is the wish fulfillment card. It is about joy and happiness. It is basically saying that in the end, you're going to be happy. You're going to be in a good space. Luck is on your side. Wheel of fortune. Some good things will be happening. Good things will be coming up for you. You're going to feel like finally everything's on my side and things are finally going well. Ooh. We get the Emperor in reverse and we get a 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a lot of instability though. Which is interesting coming up here at the very end, because while that wish fulfillment is coming true emotionally, one, it might be that this Emperor energy, again, an overbearing individual, someone who just was like, their energy was just not good for you. It was too fiery. It was too abrupt. It was too harsh and it was too controlling. It has now been either removed from your life or they've switched around how they have been functioning. A 4 of Pentacles in reverse is saying that there may be a loss of income or a shift in your finances or in your health, but it's pushing you to grow and to expand, to push you to go to a happier space. You've put in a lot of work. You deserve to be able to get the outcome of that. And that's going to come from understanding that your happiness cannot be tied to these overbearing individuals, that your health and your resources have to be something that come from a space of creativity, love, and of recognition, and not from this kind of overbearing, acquiescing, burning yourself out space. Let's see what your oracle cards are. We're pulling from Seasons of the Witch. And you got tranquility. In thy womb of blissful quieting and calming stillness lives the world of worlds spellbound to the silence. This is a time and a season of you finding peace, emotional peace, psychological peace, of really getting rid of all those external factors and people who often take you out of this really calm, beautiful realm, and you being able to find that path back to this space where you're like, you know what? No, I make the decisions. And this cycle that I've been stuck in, where I was not happy, where I was not fulfilled, where I was not recognized and seen, I'm done with that. And that is over. This is a really great reading for you, Gemini. I'm really very happy for you and very it might feel a little testy in January, but as soon as you get through January, and if you really focus on going within and creating a safe space, leaving places that are stressful, that have harmed you, and moving into better spaces, everything else will fall into place. And you will find a lot of peace, a lot of healing, a lot of love, a lot of nurturing, and a lot of creativity and financial wellness and abundance that will shift you into an even better, more powerful place at the end of the season. So thanks for watching, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you at another video. I'll have your 2026 videos coming up towards the end of the month. And then I will also have the full new moon in Sagittarius videos coming up soon as well. So again, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.